Hey guys, and welcome to my World of Warcraft raid preparation guide for the Tomb of Sargeras. If you're ready to face the Legion, it will be released on June 20th, and in this guide I will teach you everything you need to know to be prepared for the Tomb of Sargeras. Number 1 is you want to make sure you're raiding. By raiding I mean the Nighthold. It's been out for at least 3 months and everyone's decked out in gear. For the Nighthold, by the end of the Nighthold, you want to be around 9-10. So once you get into the Tomb Sargeras, you're ready, and you're ready with your gear. And make sure you're ready to roll for your bonus loot. But as you're raiding the Nighthold, don't forget, collect your BIS while you're there. Good gear means getting further in the Tomb of Sargeras before everyone else. So you want to make sure you stack up on your BIS, get your tier pieces, make sure your trinkets are okay, and keep on farming those legendaries on keystone runs, as well as raids. Secondarily, you can do all your keystone runs. In this keystone run, I'm doing the Eyes of the Shara, just so I can get my 890 trinket that I needed for my next raid. But with keystones run, they don't really matter. It's really about the rating now. Everyone wants a high keystone rating and being able to flaunt their gold chains, as I say. But keystones are really about practicing new talents, working with your guild, making sure you get those achievements, and get that synergy down and everyone learns their class. Here I'm just working on just getting my tanking rotations correctly, make sure I'm grouping adds and making sure the fight is intact. So once I go to the Tomb of Sargeras, I'm ready to raid. That's not all. You can do your arenas, your 2s, and everything that gets you those chests. Me, personally, I like to do arenas so I can practice my mechanics and make sure I'm working hard with another teammate. But I'm just in here just to get our chest, which gives me 1,000,000 or so artifact power to get me up for my artifact knowledge. But that's not all you can do. You can do so much more in this game. You can make sure you're getting your flying experience done. You can make sure you got all your artifact knowledge up. Keep on getting those daily artifact knowledge coins out. Make sure you're doing a lot, just so you're ready and experienced to go into the Tomb of Sargeras and down some bosses. Later I'm going to put in some footage of the boss previews and the mechanics and what they look like. But the Tomb of Sargeras is going to be hard. Harder than Garrosh on Mythic difficulty. That was one of the hardest raids as a raider for me. And I think the Tomb of Sargeras are going to push a lot of people into WoW and make raiding great again. This is going to be a different level than we have with the Nighthold. And this is going to be the ultimate race for the top guild in Legion. And as you can see from the pre-exposed footage, we're getting a mixture between the fell energies around us and the Shurmar Palace. This is going to be similar to the Siege of Orgrimmar and how Garrosh had the Shah everywhere all over Orgrimmar and we didn't know how to get rid of it. This is going to be the same. This is going to be the palace of the Shurmar kings and queens, but the Fel have taken over. And I really like this design. This design is going to help us and mechanically fix us, knowing the difference between light energy, fell energy, and just being able to get around the fell energy. And it might have some similar characteristics with the mechanics and knowing which is fell energy and which is to avoid and what is not to avoid. That's why I like the key differences in the design of the new Tomb of Sargeras. That's not all. It's going to be so much like the Siege of Orgrimmar patch, but before that, the Throne of Thunder patch, where there were sewers and there were different aquatic entities around the raid. And I just like a whole different spectrum. First, we're fighting the Shurmar kings and queens. Next, we're fighting the Fel Lord. Now we're just like in a different place, and I just like so much different diversity in our boss fights. Where we had, Halls of Valor. We went from Odin to Helya. And it was just like this deep underwater abyss while we're in this sky-like chasm, which is just so cool and just a different change. And this is where the last fight's going to take place. This is Kill Jaden's throne. This is going to be on top of a flying ship. And I can guarantee you there will be one-shot mechanics once you fall off this ship. There might be a few knockbacks. There's going to be so many limitations to where you can go and what you can do and what type of fire energy is going to throw at you. I think this is really going to hone in on a lot of guilds. A lot of guilds are going to struggle in this boss. It's going to put a lot of guilds to the test. But more importantly, those top guilds that have just the perfect synergy and the perfect team comps, they're going to be able to do this boss no problem. As if it's just on top of a giant platform. Guilds do know how to have a good raid leader who knows how to put things there and put places where it's supposed to go. This fight's just going to work perfectly for those top guilds. There's not really much to say about this raid, but to know that it's going to be this great and on top of this type of platform, it's going to be a deal breaker for a lot of guilds, and I'm going to definitely enjoy it. So make sure you get your gear, get your artifact tokens, get your rerolls, and I'll see you at the Legion Invasion.